What's up, you guys? This is D. Marie again, saying hello. What's happening? I'm gonna talk to you real quick today, real quick. Yeah, because I just don't feel like being on here all day today. I want to talk to the booth renters today. Booth renters. Let's talk about your rights in the shop, right? You rent a space in the shop. You don't work for nobody. You self-employed. You get to do your own deal, right? No. Think about booth renting like renting an apartment, right? Somebody owns the whole apartment complex. You rent an apartment in the apartment complex. Does that mean you get to tear down walls or paint if you feel like it? I mean, maybe your landlord will give you the right to do that, right? Maybe a landlord is like, yeah, I'm cool with that. Go ahead, paint, knock a wall down. Sure, have parties 3, 4 in the morning, whatever you want to do. But it's absolutely within the landlord's right to say, no, we're not doing that. No loud music after this time. You can't smoke in here. You can't fix your car in the parking lot, right? I mean, we've all been in those places where it's like, if you've ever rented an apartment in a complex, you understand what I'm saying, right? Like, they don't want your car sitting there too long. They think it's abandoned. They give you a ticket, or you're gonna have a party. You got to clear it with your neighbors first, because you ain't the only one in the complex, right? So the things that you do affect other people. Maybe you want to have a party at the clubhouse, right? If your apartment complex has a big clubhouse, right? You got to get clearance for that. It's all type of little concessions that you have to make when you live in an apartment, because you understand that you don't own this apartment. It's not yours. And you're paying for a space in the complex, but at the end of the day, you have to honor the rules of the complex around you, okay? Booth renting is absolutely no different. Sometimes we get the impression that as booth renters, like, it's your business and you get to do whatever you want to. And to a degree, that's very true. The business that you operate behind your chair is your business. If you take appointments, if you don't, if you take credit cards, if you don't, you got to buy your own supplies, right? So very much the business that you operate behind your own chair is very much all on you. Just like if you're a vegetarian or a vegan, or you got company all the time, or you never have company, those are decisions inside your apartment that you get to make for yourself. How business operates in the whole complex and how business operates in the whole barbershop, that's not up to you. As a booth renter, how the business goes in the entire barbershop is not up to you. If the owner of your shop wants you to come in between 10 and 6, and those are his stipulations, that's when his business is open, from 10 to 6. Just because you're a booth renter, you don't inherently have a right to operate outside those hours. Because that man's still paying for the electricity and the gas and the water and everything else that you use after those hours. So it absolutely affects him and his business. Also, think about this. If the business says it's open from 10 to 6 and you in there cutting until 10, 11, 12, and then they get walk-ins, and then you say, but we're not open, that makes the business owner look irresponsible. Makes him look like they don't really know what is happening in the business, right? The clients that are trying to walk in and get service. Like, people just don't know what's happening. And it's because there are some people operating outside of the normal realm of the business scope. So long story short is this, okay? If you're a booth renter and you don't like the rules of the owner or the standards of the shop as a whole, find a new shop. It's just as important for booth renters to interview the owner or employees, I should say. It's just as important for the employees to interview the owner as it is for the owner to interview the employees. You need to make sure you're in the place you want to be, even if you run your own booth. You might believe that you can bring your whole business with you and operate any way you want to, but that's not true. And it's not showing respect to the person who's actually paying all the bills for you, right? As a business owner, it's very important to interview the barber and figure out what kind of clientele he's bringing, what kind of business he wants to run out of your shop, because it's a reflection of you. Everything that happens in that shop is a reflection of you and your owner and management skills. So, saying all that to say, make sure you're in a shop that you want to be in, and respect the owner. Even if he doesn't respect you, it's this man's business. You can't walk in there and do business any way you want to, okay? All right. Y'all like, share, comment. Let me know what you think. If you disagree, if you don't agree, if you agree and you love it, let me know. Drop some information down low. And again, you can always find me at D. Marie Hair on every social media platform. All right, DeeMarie Hair. And you can contact me there at Gmail as well. Cool? Love y'all. Take care. Peace.